When the entire 42 acres is developed, we anticipate that the total investment will be north of $100 million on the property, and we believe that we'll bring 900 new jobs to the Hermitage market.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
Well, it started about 8 years ago, really, when the major tenants, 2 of the 3, moved away from the Shenango Valley Mall. And then the deterioration of the mall after that. 2 tax reassessments that ended up costing the 3 county taxing entities, Hermitage, the school district, and the county, over $250,000 in real estate taxes alone each year. And the city began to work on trying to come up with a plan that would renovate, rebuild, whatever we had to do to redevelop that property. 2019, we had the city comprehensive plan, which was adopted a year later, and that plan called for a vibrant city center. And after that, we began to work and try to find developers to work with us on the plan. And we ended up working with Frank Licata and Flicore, and that ended up getting us to today. A lot of stops and starts along the way.
Bob, can you outline in broad strokes what you presented to the commission this morning?
An initial redevelopment plan of the western half of the current Shenango Valley Mall, which includes several retailers, including several restaurants, 2 of which are sit-down, full-service restaurants, and 1 quick-service restaurant.
Now, you also alluded to a national retailer that you're looking to attract. Is a deal already signed, or where are things on that?
We're continuing to work down the path. This is a long road. There's entitlements, there's approvals, there's permits, there's a lot of governmental agencies, and we're fortunate enough to be in this position, and we look forward to seeing it through execution.
Can you kind of outline the plan for the site? We know that demolition started very recently.
Yeah, so demolition should conclude here in the spring of this year, and then we plan to move right into our horizontal work, which is our infrastructure and site development work. And like I mentioned, hope to see vertical construction before the end of 2025.
These next couple weeks, we want to make sure that the southern development piece that you heard today as the action item is truly moving forward, getting all the approvals that we need from Planning Commission and the city, and then getting into February and March. We really do anticipate working with the city to start getting into that market analysis, the infill housing analysis, and then really getting into the preliminary engineering side of that park. Even some basic things, just as getting legitimate field survey to help us better understand what that can be, but then also moving into preliminary engineering and detailed design with a full public involvement process related to the park. We haven't done the infill housing study yet, but that is something that what we anticipate is seeing is that there is an infill housing need of typologies that maybe we don't have in the area right now. But until we do that study, I don't want to, speak too far ahead of understanding what actually is supported in the city, but we are anticipating a little bit more dense, a little bit higher end vertical construction, high-end apartments, townhomes, condos, still, very much appropriately designed next to that park and creating a really nice city center.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'm excited. The whole plan, the redevelopment of the mall, which what was presented today is only a piece of that. There's 11 lots. Now, 2 of them are non-building, but there was only 4 land development plans. So there's much more to come on the mall part. And then we're also excited about the land to the north of the mall and what Michelle presented from Smith Group and the opportunities that can be there.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.